The nation's leader announcing plans to move the economy forward. It's Monday, Thursday. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Eltaviz Munnings.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kish Latterly. Thanks so much for joining us. Topping the news tonight, the mid-year budget passed last evening in the House of Assembly, with the Prime Minister highlighting a number of plans to shore up the economy.
Well, from the Bahama Project to Family Island developments, Prime Minister Christie said government is working to ensure job creation.
His comments came as the mid-year debate wrapped up in Parliament last evening. Our Jimenita Swain was there.
Prime Minister Perry Christie updated Parliament Wednesday on the plans to restart the construction of the stalled Bahama project. As he wrapped up the budget debate, Mr. Christie told Parliament that he's optimistic that ongoing negotiations toward that end are productive.
On one hand, a major effort is being made by the construction company and the bank to agree on a formula for the construction company to restart and to finish, pending their determination of who will be the person or the company getting it. My sense is that they are well on their way in that regard. And so I anticipate, when I take worst case scenarios, I anticipate, right, that is a process that will take place this year, right, and that completion will be this year.
Mr. Christie said getting the issues resolved has been an agonizing effort on his part, but he also made it clear that he wanted contractors to get what's due to them.
I have taken position that I want the Bahamian contractors to be paid. Let me just say this for the construction company. The construction company has said they will only come onto the site on the condition that they pay in full the Bahamian contractors. Okay.
As for the International Monetary Fund's most recent report, the Prime Minister said it's predicting growth of 1.5% for the economy. He also outlined other projects in the pipeline which would mean job creation in the Family Islands. He noted that there was some strong support from the IMF for his administration's fiscal planning related to the value-added tax structure.
Continued fiscal consolidation is critical for rebuilding fiscal and external policy buffers and boosting investor confidence. Policy priorities include: 1. Resolute implementation of the current VAT regime with few exemptions. The authorities should resist pressures to weaken the VAT regime's efficiency through the introduction of exemptions.
Over the next few months, Mr. Christie said his government will be very busy with new and ongoing projects.
Bimini today is completing the final 80 rooms and the connection between the casino and the hotel, and looking for another 100 jobs immediately. Right? They're having a job fair this week. So Bimini has now, will be up to, 800, 900 jobs and counting. Bakers Bay came to us and said they build 30 homes a year. They could build 60 if we liberalize the work permit regime. What then happened is we said, okay, let's see how we could do this. They have around 1,300 employees now, okay? And it's a recession-proof development. The top people from Wall Street, the top people in movie stars, top people are there. And so what has happened now, they have been joined by Winding Bay, which was owned by Marriott and Ritz-Carlton. And the Winding Bay people are now dusting themselves off, getting all restructured and whatnot. They have some implications with the marina that they want, and in terms of Save the Bay and all that sort of stuff going on. But it's a development where they're saying they will be able to have 1,500 jobs, and they will be able to have $200 million worth of construction over the next 3 or 4 years.
The House of Assembly is expected to reconvene on April 25th. Jimenita Swain, ZNS Network News.